Welcome to Quilting Color. My name is Shalina. For my 15 minutes to quilt, I'm going to continue to work on my ever-changing quilt. So far, I think I've made most of the decisions that I need to make on this quilt, so it's just a matter of implementing them. I'm just having a lot of fun experimenting with this fabric just to see what kind of quilt that I can come up with. I encourage you to take some time today to do something fun and creative for yourself. And don't forget to listen for the sacred word of today. Come join me and let's watch this ever-changing quilt come to life. I've chosen the colors for my ever-changing quilt. I'm going to use that very graphic fabric for the center. I also decided that I wanted the directional fabric to go into the center square. And so today I'm going to re-sew those center triangles and see how much progress I can make on this quilt today. Finished sewing these pieces over here. So what I'm going to do is to trim off this excess amount here because I won't need that. going to trim off a little corner here also. And last but not least, and I can just turn these right side out. Get these dog ears out. I'm going to poke out the tip a little bit more in this. To be careful when you're using scissors. I think that looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and press this. Okay, looks pretty on both sides. Okay, do the rest. For me, pressing just takes a few extra minutes than I would expect them to, but something like this, you want to make sure that you are pressing as well as you can, because it's going to make a big difference in the finished look. Because here, for example, if I left this yellow showing, it would be fine, but I think that, you know, if I could just take that extra minute just to press it so that the yellow doesn't show through on the other side as much, then I'll just keep the color. It'll be a big surprise when it'll make a bigger difference, I think, when you turn the flap over. You can still see a little bit of the yellow on the other side, but I don't think it has to be perfect, but sometimes in a quilt like this, just taking that extra minute to make it go the right way would be better, I think. Do this a little, try again with this one. I think because I'm not making this quilt in a week now, I'm not going to finish tomorrow, I can take that extra minute to fix this. And I think I'll be happier. I'll be happier for it. There's just this little section here. Okay, let's do these other two. I like how the red is centered perfectly here. And again, if this was a 1-week quilt that I had to finish by tomorrow, I wouldn't have taken the time to do the extra lining up, but when you have that time, sometimes it's worth it. Problem with making this so close to perfect is that any other mistakes won't be so casual then. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and press these as well. Just looks so much better after it's been pressed. It's just more exciting to me. Oops, didn't trim off the dog ears on this one. Okay, so these are all pressed, so now they can all be sewn onto the quilt. I'm just going to take this here and just baste it in place so that it'll be easier for me to sew on the next layer. I'm going to just baste all of these about 1/8 of an inch here, and then I will add the setting triangles at 1/4 of an inch, and that'll make sure that I'll just make sure that these flaps stay in place and that they don't get moved around while I'm adding the setting triangles. The secret word for today is secure. The basting is going to keep these triangles securely on the quilt. gone ahead and basted all around the edges here. There was one spot here where I went past the 1/8 inch, went up to a 1/2 inch, but hopefully it should be okay. So I don't think it'll be a problem. I think I'll be able to hide that just fine in the seam allowance. And so now I'm going to go ahead and add the setting triangles. I hope that you're enjoying watching this ever-changing quilt come to life, and I hope that you got a chance to sew along with me today as well. Let me know what you're working on today so you can enter to win prizes. Just let me know in the comments what you worked on today, and you'll get an entry in the drawing. Another way to get the entry is to use the secret word of the day. 2 winners will win the quilt journal, which will help you document your special quilt. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your support, and I hope to see you again in the next video.